So one of the most important things that we want to think about while training is how we move and the muscles we use in like our movement systems, right? A lot of it is our contralateral sling. So going from our opposing glute to shoulder, right? Or glute to lat, really. So it's think about anything that you can do standing on one foot while using the other side. The simple example of this would be down on the ground, right? In a proper bear crawl position, right? I bring my knees up off the ground and I'm gonna step my opposite arm, opposite leg, right? I'm gonna find stability here. I'm gonna be nice and stable. I'm gonna lift one at a time. I'm gonna go forward and I'm gonna move backwards. Again, this is that contralateral sling, very basic. But these type of contralateral movements are very important. We also can do this down in a Superman position, right here, where I'm gonna raise my opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, I'm using my right shoulder and my left glute and everything in between that crosses from this hand to that leg, right? You know, both sides here, I can alternate sides. That's fine. We wanna make it more advanced. We're gonna use kind of any type of apparatus or weight that we want, right? One of the things that I like to do a lot is go from a lunge, right? And I'm gonna come up overhead. Lunge, overhead, right? These type of movements where I'm loading from one leg to the other shoulder is very important. We can do the same thing with a club. I load down and I come up. Find stability, come down and up. Again, we almost see this goes into a little bit of rotation. These sort of things are actually not just the local movement system, but kind of more of the global movement system that we use when we train. These type of movements and patterns are actually what we want to use and do when we train and prep for our events. Up and across. Again, I'm loading. The idea is I'm loading from one hip to the other shoulder and I'm going back and forth. I'm engaging the opposite sides of my body in order to create spinal stability and engage these muscles that are really hard to target in and around our core that help us not only with our core strength, not only rotational power, but this is actually the muscles we use more frequently when we grapple. So make sure you're doing these things regularly, either in your warm-up or in your conditioning routine.